Selling on Poshmark to make extra income is definitely a great way to do so. You definitely get out what you put in though, so there are a lot of do's and don'ts, but it is very easy to get started. This is a piece of advice that you'll hear virtually all resellers tell you when you're just getting started, is start with items from your own personal closet and then use that money that you earn from those items, whether it be just a few bucks per item, to start sourcing intentionally for items to resell. Now, in terms of listings, as you're just starting out, just make sure you have good lighting in your photos. You can see everything and every part of each item that you're trying to sell. Make sure you use plenty of keywords that will increase searchability. So if someone's looking up a pair of jeans, if you include words like denim, distressed, wide leg, flare, the type of wash, etc., just be as descriptive as possible. You don't need to do anything fancy with your photos. If you want to find a stock photo, that's great, but you can just use whatever photos you can take with good lighting as you're just starting out. From the beginning, I would just focus on making a quick profit, so maybe selling things for a lower value of just your own personal items, because again, you don't have any cost of goods to worry about, and then you can just use that income that you collect to go sourcing and intentionally look for higher value items to resell. Again, what you put in is what you get out. So yes, it is a relatively easy side hustle, but you need to do research on brands. You need to be checking comps when you are outsourcing, which means you are looking up the item that you find, whether it's a reverse Google search or if you're looking up the title or the style number of the item. That's really important because you need to see if there are just a bunch listed and none of them are selling. You need to see if there are a ton of them selling. It's just a really good way to get a feel for the specific market for that specific item. So once you do make a sale on Poshmark, it is so easy to follow the steps to ship that item to the seller. Poshmark will give you all kinds of instructions. You can use any box, including the free priority mail shipping offered by USPS. Again, I want to reiterate, know brands and be checking comps. You don't want to just pick items up just to pick them up. You want to be making smart decisions when you're just starting out so that you can be able to build a revenue and build an income to be able to build your business. I don't do things perfectly. A lot of people do things different than me, and that's the beauty of this business, is there's no perfect way to do it. So just find what works for you. Find what you're kind of passionate about in terms of items to sell and resell. You will eventually learn what sells well, what doesn't sell well, and you'll also eventually learn what you prefer selling. For example, I do not like selling home goods or hard goods because my thrift stores in my local areas price them through the roof. I can go to places like Marshall's and Walmart and get the same items for cheaper, but the clothing items are relatively cheaply priced. So to those of you who may just be starting out, give it some time, give it a lot of patience, and again, give it a lot of research.